Set the tone. New war zone. Yeah, we came to talk that pain and gold. No bones about it. Let it roll. Aces got them books stacked high. Old take heat and that sharp eye. Manager day shame, make fly. Seen every lockup, every running lie. Take fabulous, can't link, but she locked in quick. Costume drama, that spotlight slick. The pageantry, the feather grit. Found her home in the chaos of it. Switch been down since way back when. Orange flicks, dark dot sports again. CTR with that brother team. No bones crew, we the body slam dream. Time to welcome everybody to the room then. Balls for a brand of super kick them in the chin. Take a hound to the moon, watch them run in fear. No bones about wrestling, now is here. Books, toys, docs, and game night fights. Old school love in the modern lights. We don't just watch, we study the craft. Hear that crowd, we build on that. No bones about wrestling. No bones about wrestling. We break it down. We bring the heat. No bones about wrestling. No bones about wrestling. Four voices strong. Bring heat to these seats. Set the tone. New war zone. Yeah, we came to talk.
Hey everybody, welcome. This is No Bones About Wrestling. I'm one of your hosts, Asa. This is the hostess with the mostest, K Fabulous.
Hey.
And that is our new theme song, courtesy of one of our other hosts, Switch. So give it up for Switch. And it's an awesome song for us. Thank you, Switch. And speaking of him, he is going to be joining us in a little bit. This is our JCW Lunacy watch along. So let's see what we have in store tonight. Danny's Revenge. Women's champion Danny Moe seeks payback following controversial comments from her father, Barnabas the Bizarre. Also, the new American champion, Father Bronson, is in action. It says half owner Vince Russo assigns a mission to Father Bronson, who wrestles the linear JCW champion, Josh Bishop. This doesn't say if either of their titles are on the line or both or what. A number one contender match for the World Tag Team titles. We're going to see the former champs, Willie Mack and Too Tough Tony, who lost the belts last week to Choppa City, and they are taking on the Backseat Boys. In singles action, J-Rod takes on Sonny Kiss in an intergender match, which JCW counts as a women's division match. And Stephen Flo wrestles the Purple Phantom, who is still looking for his first JCW win. Also, the search continues. The mystery surrounding the father of Jasmine St. Clair's baby continues, along with the hunt for Big Al Alice Crowley following an attack by Ho-Kane. Kay, what do you think about this show tonight? Sounds good to you?
I want to know where Ruffo is.
It doesn't say anything that we're going to find that out, but I would think we're going to find out what's up with Ruffo tonight. The Brothers of Funstruction, who have been revealed as former gangsters, aligned with Big Vito in the past somehow. Ruffo, right, has been kidnapped.
Yes.
And we've seen, what's the other one? I can never remember their names. Anyways, we've seen his brother. He's been in handcuffs from the Luciano family. But last week he fought back, and did he get loose? I don't remember. Well, hopefully we're gonna see him.
What the fuck is the other one's name?
I don't know. Hopefully we're gonna see him find his brother tonight. So, what part of the show are you most looking? Yabo and Ruffo.
Yeah.
What part of the show are you most looking forward to, Kay?
I want to find out what happened to Ruffo.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's the part I'm most looking forward to. So it better happen.
That is not on the rundown from JCW.
You don't always put everything on the rundown.
Correct. That sounds like a pretty full show, though. Let's see. Eric Tate says, rest in peace, Bonnie Tyler. She was a good singer. Yeah, Total Eclipse of the Heart, and more notably, the Hero song, whatever it's called. I Need a Hero. I'm holding out for a hero.
Like that.
Eric sees my shirt and says, I love the Doors. Yeah, one of my favorite bands. And Faz B, what's up? Saying, that was nice theme music. It sounded like Switch was singing. That was Switch singing. Yes, we thank him again for a brand new theme song.
Yeah, for real.
And Eric says, I'm feeling a lot better. I was sick, I think he said last night or last week. Well, good to hear, Eric. I'm glad. But folks, welcome. We got 53 seconds until the show starts. It's going to be a wild one, as always. You know, it's Vince Russo booked, Vince Russo written. So, you know, it's going to be wild. It's going to be a little profane. It's going to be unpredictable, as always, those are all the reasons and more that we love JCW. And I think I'm most looking forward to the Father Bronson versus Josh Bishop match. That sounds pretty good to me. I'm least looking forward to Too Tough Tony and Willie Mack versus the Backseat Boys. Too Tough Tony is just not good in the ring.
Yeah, it's nothing against the Backseat Boys.
No, they're fine. And Willie Mack comes off as a little lazy sometimes in the ring. Maybe he's just out of shape. I don't know what the deal is.
Wait, I had a question. Did you say Danny Moe is going to seek revenge against Barnabas?
Yes.
For what? Just being her dad?
Well, the comments he made last week, what were the comments? I don't remember.
Okay. I forgot about the
earlier
DNA
today,
testing.
DNA testing. Well, I just mentioned it.
I forgot about it.
Earlier today, more DNA testing for Jasmine St. Clair's baby.
You know, sometimes my thoughts wander. So everything's a surprise.
Zombie whore hybrid, baby.
So, new band name?
And Faz B says, I gotta go, guys. Gave you a like. Well, thank you. I hate you gotta go, but we appreciate the like. Body of Christ. Not Buddy of Christ, as the closed caption said. There's Jeff the Ref getting tested, and Mac Davis just got tested. Everybody fucked Jasmine St. Clair, apparently. Eric Tate says, crazy ass storyline about the baby. Yeah, it definitely is. I'm enjoying it.
That ref looks like Red Skull without the red part. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Kind of. So who knows? Who knows who the father is? It could be anyone. Apparently, could be anyone. Can you retweet this? Will you retweet this?
Even better if you could. It would complicate things.
Will you get my phone, please? It's plugged in. Barnabas getting tested and the Outbreak getting tested. And here we have last week's recap. Eric Tate says, no sun today. No sun where you're living, Eric? Is that what you mean? Because we have the sun here.
Hold it.
Mm-mm.
Did you do all the hashtagging?
Mm-hmm. So we had a handicap match last week. Josh Bishop beat Future Endeavors 2-1. Pretty impressive. Eric Tate says yes. No sun where he was in Missouri, I believe. Eric says I overeat a lot and need to stop doing that. Yes, you do, Eric. Have some self-control, bud. And Bishop got the win, pinning Matt Cross last week.
Asa just joined Weight Watchers with me.
I've lost, how much did I say? 9
9
pounds this week. I've lost 9 pounds in the last 4 days, actually. Pretty good. Good for Weight Watchers. I appreciate that.
Just in case you're eating cereal and Chinese food all the time, that's a bad idea.
That's a bad idea. That led to gaining weight. Yeah, that was my diet last week. And here was Hokane assaulting Alice Crowley. Drugging her with something.
Chloroform.
Chloroform, you assume?
I assume.
Mm-hmm. So Josh Bishop, Father Bronson. Who do you see winning that one, Kay?
Josh Bishop.
Yeah, okay.
Who do you see winning it?
Yeah, Josh Bishop. And we got Sunny Kiss versus J-Rod, I believe I said.
Oh, it's Sunny Kiss.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said Sunny Kissed.
Sunny Kiss.
Yeah, I always thought it was Sunny Kissed.
No, Sunny Kiss. Makes me uncomfortable, all the ass shaking and things like that.
I like it.
I don't care for it. I don't want to see a man shaking his barely covered ass.
Deal with it. Women have to deal with seeing women do that. So
Yeah, but women are beautiful. Men are not. That's
Some men are
the
beautiful.
difference. Well, I don't want to see it. And of course, Sunny Kiss, a man, but they let him compete in the women's division in JCW. Trans people are women in JCW. I believe this is a women's division match. At least in wrestling, it's predetermined. You know, It's not a man versus women in a non-predetermined sport. Yeah, Hollywood Haley J returned last week. Hadn't seen her for several weeks. Who are you for in this one, Kay?
I'm for Sunny Kiss.
Yeah.
I don't know the other person very well.
J-Rod.
I know.
American Gladiator.
I know that about them.
Former women's world champion.
Very briefly, though, right?
Very briefly, yes. But as I've said before, good for Sonny Kiss, a black transsexual in the wrestling business. Not something we've ever seen before. And Eric says, I'm not a big fan of men versus women. Yeah, me neither. I didn't mind it back in the day in the WWF when Chyna was facing men. That, well, she was actually a woman. So I don't mind the whole men versus women thing. I just don't care for them pretending Sonny Kiss is a woman. That's my insults my intelligence.
Ace's views do not represent all of No Bones About Wrestling.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you're always welcome to share your views, Kay.
Okay.
Okay. The opposite of mine, basically?
Basically.
Yeah. Very back and forth match here so far. Des Press, the old Stone Cold move by Sonny Kiss. Big swing. Is that it? Nope. Here comes Sophia Rose. Yeah, lost to Sonny last week on Lunacy. Brass knuckles thrown in. Down goes Sonny Kiss.
That was good selling.
Mm-hmm. Think that's going to do it. Nice. J-Rod gets the win over Sonny Kiss. And here comes Hollywood Haley J. Excuse me.
We still need to watch Stranglemania.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've not watched it yet. We do.
Maybe we could do that tomorrow since we don't have any wrestling tomorrow.
I got a lot to do tomorrow.
Oh.
But perhaps, sure. Yeah, we have no wrestling, so it'll be fun.
Can I give you something else to do?
What?
It doesn't have to be tomorrow. Will you call whoever you had come look at the house in Winston for a charger? Come look at the house for a charger here.
Sure. And Eric says she was in WoW, Women of Wrestling before. Who was that? I don't watch that. Who was it? Hollywood Haley J was in WoW. Cool. Good for her. Good for her.
She was in Ohio Valley Wrestling too, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm. And Big Al, not seen since cocaine attacked her in her shrine to cocaine. Cocaine, a little off, I guess you could say. Obsessed over cocaine.
She was a shrine.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually not a good sign.
No. Stephen Flo and the winless Purple Phantom.
Wait, the Green Phantom's back as the Purple Phantom?
Yeah, he was on last week.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah. Backseat Boys versus Too Tough Tony and Willie Mack for #1 contendership. AWF Gwid with Mom's Safety Net says, "Sup fellas, just found you guys from a Vince Russo interview. Someone on Russo brand Patreon mentioned it." Wow, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Hopefully you enjoyed the Vince Russo interview. Thank you for joining us tonight. Says maybe Jeff Lane mentioned it, Russo's co-host. Cool. I did not know that. Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Great to know. We're big Vince Russo fans here. In fact, on Tuesdays at 7, we do a show called Tuesday Night Russo, where we're going back through the Russo era of WWF. We're doing no shows next week, but 2 Tuesdays from now, that show will be back at 7. Watching Raw is War from April 27th, 1998. So if you're a Russo fan, join us for Tuesday Night Russo. Yeah, definitely.
We normally do that show weekly. We just are going on vacation.
Yeah, no shows next week from us. Yeah, we have not seen Vincenzo. I don't know where he is either.
I hope Vince Russo comes to WrestleCade.
That would be awesome.
That
Yeah,
is so fucking awesome.
that would be great. Get him to sign my book.
Was he there last year? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
No.
Problems within the Luciano family. Falling apart, it looks like. I think Superfly Jimmy Snuka's dead, isn't he?
He's dead. Yeah.
He's dead, yes. $10 tickets. How about that? It's a lot of bang for your buck. JCW for $10. I would love that.
I thought it was normally free.
Some shows are free. I'm not sure if
bring,
it's
like canned goods.
that was like once or twice, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I would love to see JCW. They never come to the South. Always Midwest and the West. Mr. Anderson returning. That's cool.
Sneak peek here.
James Storm returning.
All the people that are going to be there.
Mm-hmm. And AWF Gwid says Russo gets the quote on quote, "It's cool to hate on him. Heat these days from 20-year-olds that just started watching some retrospective videos on YouTube last week, but real ones know that." Yeah, definitely. I've never gotten the hate on him. He's very creative, great writer, great booker, entertaining on screen as well. I love him. He's one of my favorite wrestling personalities ever, definitely. And yeah, it's just like hip to hate on him for some reason. I mean, he constructed the Attitude Era. He constructed one of WCW's most entertaining periods. And now he's doing JCW, which is our favorite show here on No Bones. Yeah. And he says, "We'll definitely check out the rest of your content too." We appreciate it very much. Yeah. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Tuesday nights, as I said, we do the show Tuesday Night Russo. Wednesdays at 6, we do AEW Weekly, which is a review of the week in AEW. 7:55 Wednesdays, we do a Dynamite Watch Along, and 6:55 Thursdays, we do a Lunacy Watch Along. And we throw in some specials every once in a while, but those are our weekly shows. And he says 99 to 2000 WCW is great, in my opinion. I agree. We used to watch that every week until it got removed from Peacock. Very sad day.
It was awful.
It was awful. All the WCW stuff. Yeah. But the WCW Vault is on YouTube, so it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
We're going to watch a WCW event in late July. I haven't picked the event or the date yet, but we are going to be doing that.
Also, if you're a horror movie fan, we're going to do a They Live watch along.
Mm-hmm. He says, "Dude, some people who crap on pole matches liked Kurt Angle, Sharmell Angle. You can't take the IWC seriously these days." Yeah, that's true. A lot of people in the IWC seem like they hate wrestling. I don't even get why they watch it. They just love to complain. We really try and stay positive and try not to do too much fantasy booking. I wish this had happened. I wish that had happened. I don't like that sort of thing.
Would you like to make predictions?
We do make predictions, true. He says, "Ruthless aggression angles were dumber than any Russo angles. Some of them, like Katie Vick," he says. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Is Switch coming tonight?
Switch is coming. I told you he's going to be late.
Oh, I didn't remember you saying.
Yeah. He said he's in the studio tonight. Joel Gertner's been a great addition to WCW.
You mean JCW?
What did I say?
WCW.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, JCW is what I meant. And he said, "Oh, nice. You guys have other members of the channel?" Yeah, we do. Switch, who just did our theme song.
He was the other person on the Russo interview.
Correct. Yeah, it was me and Switch. He is with us on every show, usually. And our friend Wolf does our AEW watch-alongs with us.
He's from the Wolf Den podcast.
Yeah, he does the Wolf Den podcast on YouTube, and he joins us as well. And he's sometimes on the Flex Zone with Byron, which if you like WWE at all, they do good WWE coverage. I would check them out for that.
Yeah, we don't do any of that.
Yeah, we don't do WWE except WrestleMania. That's it. And we do classic WWF stuff, as I mentioned.
Yeah. That's different, though.
That is different, yes. I find WWE pretty unwatchable.
Current WWE.
Yes, what I've seen of it anyway, which is very little. He says, Russo was really cool in that interview, especially when you asked him about Hogan's comments from the doc. Yeah, he was a great guest. It was great to have him. I was thrilled with it. And he said he was up for answering any questions we had, and he definitely did that. And I believe, if he's up for it, I believe we're going to have him on again late this summer or this fall. And we got a lot more questions for him. So, like I said, if he's up for it, we're gonna do a part 2 of the Russo interview. Oh. Conley versus Bishop next week. I wonder if it's going to be a title unification match.
I don't know. Good call.
Yeah, we have 2 world champions at the moment. Josh Bishop, the linear champion. Caleb Conley, the Lunacy world champion. Here comes the Purple Phantom. We got him versus Stephen Flo. Formerly known as the Green Phantom. And I believe he's claiming that the Green Phantom was a different person. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's what's up.
No, he's not dyeing his beard purple, though. He's just covering it up.
Oh, is he?
He's got a full face mask on.
And Stephen Flo will be accompanied by the Ring Rat, who has bounced from wrestler to wrestler. And he says that would be cool if you're having him on again. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it's the most watched thing we've ever done, and he was a great guest. It was my favorite episode we've done, and like I said, if he's up for it, we will definitely have him on again.
He duct taped his guitar.
Mm-hmm. And Eric says, next time, ask Russo if JCW will ever do a show in Springfield, Missouri. All right, remind me of that, and we will ask him.
God, or the South to that.
Or the South. We will ask him that too. Yeah, please come to North Carolina, JCW. We would love it. And AWF says, what do you guys think of Joel Gertner coming back on a wrestling show finally? Dude, he was great in ECW, especially with a neck brace and bow tie. I love Joel Gertner. I think he's great on the mic. He's been great in JCW, bringing Josh Bishop back. Yeah, I love that he's back. He's been a great addition.
I was late to wrestling, so I haven't seen much ECW at all, but I've really enjoyed him on JCW.
Mm-hmm. He says Gertner was at One Night Stand 05, and Bischoff told him to take a hike after asking for a job. Oh, I did not know that. That's unfortunate. It's one of the great things about our viewers. We learn things pretty regularly. We have a very informed viewership, and we appreciate that. Stephen Flo taking it to the Purple Phantom here.
I'm not even letting him take his cape off.
No,
Jeez.
no, I don't think we're going to see the Purple Phantom pick up his first win tonight. I'm not sure what the deal is with this guy. Maybe they just think it's funny.
It's
funny. It is funny. Yeah.
Got him moving.
And he says, what do you guys think of all the tribalism in wrestling? I hate it. Yeah, just watch what you enjoy, and you don't have to shit on all the other companies, you know. Like, I watch JCW, AEW, and Ring of Honor pay-per-views, at least, and I don't like WWE, but that's usually as much as I'll say about it. I don't need to go on tangents about how terrible they are, you know. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Don't watch it. And Eric Tate says, the night when Hulk Hogan turned heel, were you happy about the turn? I don't know if I was happy about it, but it was definitely unexpected and led to led to WCW's most prosperous periods with the NWO. So, I mean, it was a revolutionary night in wrestling. So looking back, it was awesome. But at the time, I don't know how happy I was about Hulk Hogan turning evil. I had a lot of doubt that he could do it. But you shouldn't doubt Hulk Hogan. He can do pretty much anything he puts his mind to. And AWF Fear says, JCW is refreshing to watch, but I'm also an AEW fan. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. JCW is refreshing. Very, very different product than anything you get. But yeah, we love AEW too. My one AEW complaint really is I wish they did more storylines. I wish there were more story to AEW. I get that that's not what Tony Khan is trying to do, but I wish he would change his mind and do more of that. Purple Phantom actually having some offense here in this match. This is the most offense we've ever seen him have.
As either Phantom.
As either Phantom, yeah. Taking it to Stephen Flo right now. Getting a little cocky. Oh, stops the roll up. Cocky pin. 2 count.
I realize that the eyes of that are probably some sort of mesh, but it looks like that would be really hard to see out of.
Yeah. Yeah, masks are definitely harder to wrestle in because it takes away so much of your peripheral vision.
Well, but like normally on solid portions of the mask like that, when it's covering the eyes, you can see the eye holes because they're like more of a wider mesh than the rest of the mask. But you can't see that on his, really. Like, you can kind of see them, but it's a lot less prominent than it normally is.
The Purple Phantom's boots have come untied. And Eric says, TNA is okay. I hate they do taping only 4 weeks. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I never watch TNA. I just don't have time. I know Switch watches TNA. He enjoys it. Speaking of which, that Dark Side of the Ring on TNA Part 1 was very interesting. If you haven't seen it, Part 1 is free on YouTube right now. So check that out. And they're doing 2 more parts on TNA.
Did you see that Stephen Flo tied his shoelaces together?
No, I didn't. I missed that.
Yeah, I thought you might have.
I think that might be the end of it. Yep. Stephen Flo gets the win.
Taken down by a pair of shoelaces. It's a sad tale.
And crossbody splash for the win.
We got Switch in the house?
Is he? I don't think so.
Commentary.
Oh, it is Switch. Let me see. Real quick. AWF. Well, let's see what Switch says. What's up, my fam? And shout out Eric Tate and Mom's Safety Net JCW Night. Whoop, whoop. What's up, Switch? When are you going to join us? AWF says, speaking of Hogan, did any of you in chat or you two watch the Hogan doc? Yeah, I watched it on Netflix. It left some things out, but it was his last interview ever. It was really interesting to hear what he had to say about his career, to kind of see a career retrospective. Yeah, if you haven't seen that on Netflix yet, even if you're not a Hogan fan, you should check it out. It covers a lot of wrestling history. I thought it was very well done.
I have not seen that.
Eric Tate says TNA is never live every week. And AWF says Russo has a new book. He said he goes scorched earth on Eric Bischoff in it in a media promotion last week. Yeah, Russo on his website right now is selling signed copies of his new book called Total Nonstop Agony about his time in TNA. So the signed copies are $50. I don't know how much it will cost unsigned. I'm not sure if it's for sale yet, unsigned.
Did you buy one?
No, not yet. I just finished his first book, Forgiven, which covers his time. It's like an autobiography. Most of it is about his life, and then it kind of the last third covers his time in WWF. Very good book. I would recommend that to fans. Very good writer. And AWF says, "What? Hey, Switch." Switch says, "Almost home. Good." And Eric Tate says, "I can't watch the Hulk Hogan doc. Too sad." I can understand that. Yeah, I mean, now that he's passed, and then in the documentary when he gets up and walks around in his house, he's having to use a cane. It's sad, you know. Yeah, he went through many knee surgeries and back surgeries, and was on fentanyl for all of his injuries, and just fell apart physically in his later years. And AWF says Forgiven was good. Yeah, it was. I haven't read Rope Opera, Russo's time at WCW. I haven't read that yet, but I'm going to read that very soon.
You have that, right?
I have it digitally, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he says How WCW Killed Russo is the second book. Yeah, I think it's called Rope Opera, How WCW Killed Vince Russo. I think that's the second book. Yeah. I believe this is going to be our number one contender match. Yep.
This is Willie Mack and Tito Tony versus the Backseat Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Are they musicians?
I don't know. It said from Psychopathic Records,
Yeah.
so maybe they are. I have no idea.
They're also singing along to their entrance music.
Oh, yeah. And AWF says Russo should get credit, but also Ed Ferreira. True. They both kind of fed off each other, yeah. True. Russo was in charge of WWF. I mean, aside from McMahon, obviously, and WCW, but Ed Ferreira was kind of his, right-hand man, co-writer. And he says Ed Ferreira gets a lot of heat because of the whole Jim Ross, Oklahoma stuff. As well he should. That was very distasteful. Making fun of people's disabilities, not funny to me.
Also, actually wasn't funny.
I don't know. I mean, it was kind of funny. I can't dismiss that. It was kind of funny. I guess I should say it was kind of funny, but inappropriate. I mean, I can take a joke, but it's not good to make fun of people's disabilities. I don't like that. So here we go. The newly reformed Juggalo World Order. They're accompanied by Violent J here. And AWF says, yeah, and we don't know if they apologized. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they ever did. He says, Russo said he apologized to Ross's face. Okay. Says that was over the line. Yeah, it definitely was. And Eric Tate says, JR was mad about that. Yeah, as well he should be. As well he should have been. I mean, not cool.
What do you think if someone showed up with a little Dixie cup and was like, I'll take it in here instead of putting it directly on my mouth?
That would be funny. Yeah, every week, very disgusting. 20 people sharing a bottle of Bacardi rum. Think of all the diseases that have been spread. Out of all the fan bases, JCW is also the last one I would share a bottle with. No offense, really. I mean, I'm a JCW fan. I'm just saying. AWF says, JR said his kid saw that Oklahoma WCW stuff. That's rough. Yeah. Not good.
That guy like didn't tilt his head back, so all the alcohol came out of his mouth, like dripping down his face.
Yeah, and that didn't really add to the show. They just did it because they didn't like JR, Which that kind of stuff happens a lot in wrestling. People hold grudges and things like that.
Petty.
And they're petty sometimes. Yeah, true.
Does he have spray paint in his back pocket?
Who, Tony?
That time, yeah.
I don't know.
See it right there.
And AWF says,
He just pulled it out.
do you guys have a favorite ICP song? Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of theirs. I've never listened to much. I'm not really usually too big on rap, hip hop.
I have one.
What?
I don't know what it's called. I think it's called Miracles, maybe.
Oh yeah, Magnets.
Magnets.
Okay, it was one of their biggest hits. Here Come the Champs, Choppa City.
Is so funny to me.
I'll tell you that my favorite ICP song I've heard. Maybe this is silly, but it was the old Oddities theme in the WWF when they were part of the Oddities with Kurgan, Luna Vachon, Golga, aka Earthquake. Who else was in that? Was that it? Kurgan, Luna, Golga. I'm missing someone, I feel like. But that's my favorite ICP song I've heard. AWF says there's a song called Fuck the World where he mentions Jack and Jerry Briscoe. Hopefully he's not saying fuck them. Yeah, one of the better Southern tag teams of the past. And Eric Tate said this would never have happened in 2020, sharing a drink. Yeah, true. Well, we wouldn't have fans there in 2020, yeah. And there's Switch. He says, knock, knock, I'm here. I missed you. What's up, Switch?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yep. We're good.
Word.
Oh, AWF says, yeah, they say fuck Jack and Jerry in the song. Well, I hope it's just a joke. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they got something against the Briscoe brothers. So, Switch, here's what you missed. J-Rod beat Sonny Kiss after Sophia Rose threw brass knuckles into J-Rod.
Oh, so they back together?
Yep. Stephen Flo beat the Purple Phantom after he tied the Phantom's shoelaces together and hit a crossbody splash.
Damn,
but the Phantom actually got some offense in. He got some offense.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
A good bit of it.
That's it. 2 matches. Vito's looking for Vincenzo. Everyone's still looking for Big Al after Hokane's attack.
Big Vito is not the father.
Right.
Big Vito was not?
Not the father.
And more DNA testing for Jasmine.
The Zombies got DNA tested. Jeff the ref.
Mac Davis.
And
no. The Outbreak got tested.
Yeah.
So
everybody fucked her. I guess the Outbreak fucked her. I don't know.
That's crazy.
That's gross. They probably have rotten dicks. Yeah, they do. The rest of them's rotting. Eric Tate says hi, bro, to Switch.
What's good, Eric?
And AWF says Jerry said he loves the song No Hard Feelings when Violent J was on his podcast. And he says, oh, nice. I do remember Switch on the Russo interview. He was giving props to the Don Vito.
Hey, yeah. Vito's my guy.
Yeah, this viewer was saying he thinks that Jeff Lane mentioned our Russo interview on Russo's podcast.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, and that's how he found us. I had no idea. So that's
word, man.
Yeah, that's great.
You.
Mm-hmm. Big Russo fan here.
Yeah, man. I watched the first hour and that second hour of the Dark Side of the Ring. I watched the second one this morning. It's up now. They just broke it
where
down.
Is it?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, for free?
Yeah, it's on YouTube for free. So I watched that jump this morning, man, and whoo, boy. Yeah. There's some TNA stuff we could get into with Vince, man.
Okay.
For sure,
I gotta
man.
research it some. I don't know a lot about TNA.
Yeah, you know, man, for you, man, if you're looking just to have something else to watch, I would go back and start at the beginning of TNA because Jeff really was trying to make that jump like WCW was, but
Yeah.
a little bit better. And for the first 8-9 years, man, like I said, I was rocking with TNA when Jeff was in charge. It's when they pulled the fuckery and kicked him out that it started going down.
I was just saying that earlier. I would like to see the TNA stuff. I mean, I would check out the early stuff, but of course, specifically the Russo era, I would like to check out.
Oh yeah, Russo came in. He came in pretty quick, man.
Yeah, he was there for years. Yeah. I saw the first. Kay and I watched the first part today, and we thought it was really good. It was very interesting. Yeah, I didn't know anything that they talked about, honestly, besides Jeff Jarrett getting fired on television.
Yeah, for the second one that I watched, it was a lot of stuff that I had heard about, but it was always like two sides to the stories.
Yeah.
And for the second one, I got a lot of different perspectives of stuff on there, man. Like, yeah, it's crazy, yo.
Vince Russo was saying he wished on Dark Side of the Ring people were like hooked up to a lie detector because everybody's got different stories, you know. That's why I said he can't watch it. Even though he's a part of them, he can't watch it because of all the lies. So you got to wonder who's lying about what, you know, on those.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, this one is a number one contenders match for Choppa City.
And I hate to say it, but let the Backseat Boys get this win.
Yeah,
if they're going to really establish Choppa City as face tag team, you know, people really don't like the Backseat Boys.
yeah, they definitely.
But they're not bad in the ring.
Nope, they're good. And Tony and Willie Mack have been good so far tonight, I'll say.
Yeah, it's true.
The most effort I've seen them put forth in a while.
They want to be the number one contender.
Isn't it crazy that I like hearing Bruce Wayne's talk?
No, not really. They're entertaining. I like Choppa City. I think they're fun, you know. Chop, 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 all that. You know, it's fun.
They grew on me a little bit.
I don't know what it is they're chopping, but whatever. It's fun. Bam! Double clothesline by Willie Mack. Maybe Tony and Willie Mack have been revitalized by the reformation of the JWO. I don't know.
It'll do it. When that music hits, I'm surprised they allowed to use it.
I know, all right. Well, I guess it counts as parody, you know? I guess, you know, so parody's free speech, you know, that doesn't violate copyrights. So I've never understood that, but whatever, that's the law, so.
Yeah.
Bam, moonsault by Tony. One of his two good moves. Switch. We played the new theme song at the top of the show tonight.
Word, appreciate it, man.
People liked it.
My brother was going crazy over it today.
It was awesome. Yeah, people. If you're watching and you missed the theme song, it's awesome. Switch did it, and just tune in right when we go on next time, and you'll be able to hear it. Of course, we won't be back for after tonight. We won't be back for 12 days. Kay and I are going on vacation, and I think someone just got a pin.
Yeah, Backseat
Backseat
Boys won.
Boys got a pin, yeah.
Look, I fixed my thing so I don't have to buy a new
And there
one.
go my guy. I'm sorry, Too Tough. I'm sorry. Anytime I get to see Vito, I'm happy though.
Vito is extra pissed off this week. Oh, good. That's nice.
Okay. Sally Boy looked like he done picked up some ruthlessness.
Vito gave him a speech earlier. And Vincenzo is missing. Do you remember what happened to him last week, Switch?
I just remember the big brawl. Did they take him?
I guess, yeah, he's missing, so I guess so.
Have they shown Yabo?
No, they haven't talked about the Brothers of Funstruction. Well, now they are.
There go my guy. There go Joey 2 times.
There he is.
Oh.
Yeah, he got loose. Still on the hunt for his brother.
Oh, wait, I thought that was Rocco. I guess. Never mind.
Ruru Lewis says, "Sup, guys? What's up?
Hey.
And thank you for joining us."
There you go.
There he is.
Oh, there you
There
go.
he is. He's back.
Yeah.
And he's got a men's room sign.
Their theme song is my favorite in JCW.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We can't hear it. Do they have a different song?
We never get to hear the
for
entrance
when
music.
they're clowns versus when they're in their Italian gear. They do.
Yeah.
You like the Italian song?
I appreciate it because I like the gangster look, but I can take them both. I take it either way though.
Mm-hmm.
Clowns or the gangsters.
And Ruru Lewis, wow, said someone on the brand said to check out No Bones About Wrestling show. You had Russo a few days ago. Apparently they did mention us. That's great.
That's awesome.
What I'd love to see it. What day's episode was that? I hadn't heard about this. But yeah, welcome. Yeah, hopefully if you haven't seen the Vince Russo interview, check it out. It is on YouTube. It was fun. It was interesting. And I was saying earlier, if Russo is up for it, we're going to have him on the show again. Have some more, kind of get more into the specifics of his booking and things like that. So if he's up for it, we will definitely have him on again. Ruru says, "Cool to be here. It was a good interview. Thank you. Yeah, we enjoyed it. He was great." And he said, "Someone of the Patreon comments mentioned it. Maybe Jeff Lane."
Lane.
Awesome. We always appreciate people advertising for us. And not to brag too much, but last week we were on JCW Lunacy for 10 seconds. They showed mine and Switch's reaction to when Danny Moe revealed she was the dealer and Barnabas's daughter.
I knew that was spray paint.
Yep. Yeah, that was cool. We freaked out when we were on Lunacy for 10 seconds, so that was cool.
Yes, Lord.
And Ruru says maybe Hambone, aka Dan. Cool. We will take it. That's great. That's great to hear. Yeah, we try and we love JCW and we try and promote it whenever we can, and we do watch-alongs every week. Except as I mentioned before, next week we're not doing any shows. We're going on vacation. We'll be back 12 days from now. 2 Tuesdays from now, we'll be back.
Oh, I hope they come back as clowns now.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I miss them.
Yeah, I'm sure. And Ruru says that's dope. Vacay. Yeah, we're going going to the beach here in North Carolina. Can't wait. Second beach trip of the summer after not being able to go for 3 years. So I'm very, very glad we're getting ready to go.
Plus, he got a really funny sunburn last time, and he's got to try and fix this time.
Yes, I do. I'm not showing it on camera. That's how bad it is.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it is. It is very funny. It's ridiculous. It's not as weird looking as it was, but it still looks weird. Yeah.
Looks like you're molting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purple Phantom fucked Jasmine too, apparently. And Ruru says that would be cool if you guys ran into a No Bones viewer on the beach. Yeah, it would. We ran into one at a wrestling convention 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was cool.
Derek from Derek's Toys and Teas.
Mm-hmm. That was the only viewer we've actually met in real life. But yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, we were walking around the convention hall, and someone was like, "Hey, Fabulous?"
Yeah.
And it was like, I was like, "What?"
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Ruru says Jasmine St. Clair was with the Blue Meanie too. Yeah, back in ECW days. Yeah.
That's not the only viewer we met in real life, because Dylan started as a viewer.
That's true. That's true.
We went to Revolution.
This is crazy.
Dylan took us to Revolution.
Yeah, he took us to Revolution.
Very,
awesome.
very nice.
The one where Sting retired.
Mm-hmm. Best wrestling show I've ever been to in person, definitely. But yeah, if you enjoyed that interview, we did a couple other interviews. Switch and I interviewed the Cat from WWE and WCW. And K Fabulous and I interviewed one of our favorite independent wrestlers, White Mike, who is now known as Black Mike.
Black Mike.
Good wrestler, funny guy. So check out those interviews too. You know, we got to kind of learn what it's like to be an indie wrestler in that interview. So that was cool. Mm-hmm.
Plus, he's like the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah, he's a great guy. And Ruru says, no way, Ernest Miller, gonna check that out. Yeah, Switch hooked that up for us, and he was a good guest too. Entertaining guy, good guy.
Oh, Vito got his own bud too now?
And he didn't even charge us. The Cat didn't even charge us for an interview. That was pretty good.
And he had 3 interviews that day.
Right. And Ruru says Cat was great, 99 to 2000 WCW. Yeah, back when Russo was in charge, he found the Cat very entertaining, and he definitely got a push, got a lot of screen time, got to meet James Brown on a pay-per-view eventually.
Yeah, right when we was getting ready to get into the thick of things with our WCW Russo coverage, they took everything away from Peacock, man.
Very sad day. I haven't gotten over it still.
I still not, man. And then for them not to put everything on Netflix, it's like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Or anything. They didn't put anything on Netflix. Did they? No. They've just been putting things on YouTube.
Yep.
Which, that's cool. At least it's free, so that's cool.
But I'm like, if you're going to do it on YouTube, just put the whole catalog up there.
Yeah. But as I mentioned, in a couple weeks here, we'll be doing a WCW watch along, something on the vault on YouTube. Haven't decided when or what, but we are going to do a WCW watch along. It's been months since we did one, and we're missing it. And Ruru says WWE kind of did him dirty. Cat even said Stevie Ray warned him about going there, but hey, probably got a good paycheck. Yeah, true. And I think he said, what did he say? Stevie Ray was like whenever they wrestled, he always would try and make them laugh. He always tried to make them break character. Yeah.
Yeah, but I agree with Ruru. The Cat told him, CTC, cut that check. I'll be there.
I guess it's some Italian insult. I don't know. I've heard it before. I don't know what it means. Well, apparently they kidnapped Vincenzo. A lot of kidnapping going on at JCW lately.
I guess that's the Italian thing.
Yeah.
Hey, at least it ain't a bathroom segment.
Yeah. They do a lot of bathroom segments. Very strange to me. Because they obviously have other rooms they can use. I don't get it.
Shit.
Oh shit. Danny Moe wrecking Barnabas's probably rented car.
Barnabas riding around in a Sentra.
That's a cheap rental, so that makes sense.
You should be him for Halloween.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's a sweet outfit.
I don't know about that. I usually do more horror kind of things. We didn't do any dress up for Halloween this year, did we? We didn't do anything. Did we?
No.
I don't know. I don't remember.
We didn't do any Halloween Havoc watch-alongs?
Well, we did Halloween Havoc watch-alongs. Yeah, I just meant on Halloween night.
Oh.
Halloween night.
I don't remember.
Yeah, we gotta step up the costumes this year.
No, I think one of y'all had to go somewhere last year.
I don't know.
That's probably me.
Yeah.
If one of us had to go somewhere, it was probably me.
Yeah.
The day before Halloween, was that the robotics competition?
Something like that. Yeah, if you're a new viewer, every year, October, we do Halloween Havoc watch-alongs, WCW Halloween Havoc. And we dress up in costume, and it's a fun time. And those are all on YouTube. So if you're a WCW fan, go back and check those out. We've been doing that for years. A lot of THCA advertisements. Speaking of which, North Carolina, the state Senate approved like banning Delta 9 and THC, like taking the THC content way down and stuff. And
wow.
Starting this fall. I don't know. It still has to pass the House, and then the governor has to sign it. So I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to cost the economy a lot of money. That's a really stupid decision. And I'm sure the alcohol lobby has a lot to do with that, the alcohol lobby in our state.
Mm-hmm. They doing that, and they pass the stuff for recreational sale and shit up here.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh.
It's Kratom, too. I don't know if it was just the Kratom, or if it was the Kratom plus the Mucinex I was taking, but that shit made me hallucinate.
When was this?
Probably like 3 or 4 years before I met you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I saw like evil beavers inside my house.
Oh, never heard you say that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mucinex has that dextromethorphan in it. Enough of that'll make you hallucinate. That's for sure. A lot of people abuse that.
I didn't know that.
A lot of
Like a lot of people drink like over-the-counter cough syrup and shit to hallucinate.
which you should not do.
No, you should not do it. I did it one time, and it was not pleasant.
I apparently did that accidentally,
Yeah.
and it was not pleasant. That wasn't cop service, that was music.
I did it and went to see that movie, The Queen, because it was nominated for Oscars, and I could like hear the movie projector inside my head. It was not a pleasant day.
I've never heard of that movie.
Yeah, I would not recommend that doing that at all. It's not safe.
I mean, he got offense in last match, so.
Mm-hmm. He wants a do-over.
Fuck that cape.
Yeah, he got caught in his cape.
Again.
Yeah. Oh, and they announced Josh Bishop versus Caleb Conley next week.
Sweet.
They
For the
did
belts?
They did not say if it's for the belts.
Is there someone in the audience dressed as a chicken?
I don't know. Are we going to get another match? Stephen Flo duct taped his guitar back together after it was destroyed last week.
And spray painted it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not going to work, though. You know,
What, the duct tape?
the guitar.
No.
So hanging on by a thread.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe an intergender match coming up here. Yeah, we got a ref coming out. Oh, low blow. So who's fighting, Flo or the Ring Rat? Ring Rat?
Nah, not like that.
Oh, Stone Cold Stunner. Is that going to do it? That's it. Purple Phantom loses twice tonight.
What are we doing with the Phantom, yo?
Leaving out the most important part.
Yeah, she wins her debut match.
What the hell? This damn song. She's the ring rat. She got nut in her hair. Oh, they don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, my.
Both belts on the line in Bronson versus Bishop.
Nah.
AWF DQ, you say?
DQ. Neither one can afford to lose them belts right now.
I agree.
They
Yeah.
better not do my boy like that. Red Love.
And AWF says if you think about JCW was the perfect fit for Russo Crash TV. Definitely, yeah. The building storylines and rated R.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely great fit for Russo. We've enjoyed it a lot. That's when we started watching JCW. We heard Russo was taking over, and I was like, I gotta see this. So that's when we started doing watch-alongs for it.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was around as long as it's been. Candy, chill out.
One of our fans had been telling us to watch it for like months and months.
Mm-hmm.
This was prior to Russo taking over. El Juggalo was his name.
Mm-hmm. And AWF says, yeah, same. Late last year, I heard Russo showed up. Yeah, has it been that long? I guess it has.
Yeah.
Late last year. Wow. Time flies. Cocaine and Hocane.
No, that was Alice Crowley, wasn't it? And
Oh.
Cocaine?
Oh, I missed it. Okay. And
That's who it was.
AWS says, I'm glad Russo is back in wrestling, and I'm really glad Vito is back in. Vito is underrated. Yeah, underrated, definitely on the mic, and as a performer. He's still a good wrestler, I think, at age 50-something, right?
Yeah.
The blast from the past.
And he says, and even some of Russo's other boys, he got hired, like Mac Davis and EC3. Yeah, it'd be cool to see EC3 some more. He's a good wrestler.
Headbangers. Madman Pondo.
Headbangers. Madman Pondo and Necro Butcher. Necro Butcher, who will do, not a great wrestler, but he'll do pretty much anything inside or outside of the ring. Ring Riders. I don't know.
Ring Riders. They was on last week's Blast from the Past.
Oh, okay. It's a big crowd for JCW there.
This was Bloody Mania. Was one of their pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody Mania 6.
I think those are normally bigger crowds.
I wonder how long Kerry gone for.
Yeah, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kerry Morton. What'd they say? They sent him to India or something?
Something like that.
Something like that. But I really think he's wrestling more dates for NWA. I'm not sure because I don't keep up with NWA, but I know he has a contract with them. And AWF says, Necro Shoot interviews were hilarious. He goes on a rant on one about the interviewer's questions. He's drunk in that. And AWF says Ricky Morton still wrestles, which is crazy. Yeah.
He wrestles in our local AML wrestling sometimes, or used to. Up until this past year.
Mm-hmm. And months ago was the JCW Battle Royal champion, the largest belt I've ever seen in my life. And he lost it to his son, Kerry. And now they never mention that belt. So I'm not sure if it's retired or they're going to bring it back someday or what. But we never see it and they never mention it.
Kerry wrestled here too, didn't he? Isn't that why we were seeing Ricky wrestle? Was because his son was in
Yes,
the match?
We saw Kerry wrestle.
Yeah.
Headbangers.
And AWF says, I heard Manny Fernandez does too. Yeah, I heard he still wrestles too. I haven't seen him wrestle since like 1998. But I think he's still going, man. And he says, Manny versus Ricky in their 60s one time was smooth. No lie there. Just that good. Cool. Yeah, Ricky, he's not as good as he once was, of course. But he's still pretty good in the ring, I think. Very good seller. I'm sure a lot of people, that was kind of his specialty, was the setting up for the comeback. He would get his ass beat, and then Robert Gibson would come in and make the comeback many times in the NWA back in the 80s. Well, they did that everywhere they went. WWF, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, everywhere. Pretty wild tag match here. And AWF says, Flair said before, Shawn Michaels and Ricky Morton was ultimately babyface. He says seller and getting the crowd to emote. Yeah, definitely. Ricky Morton's a master of that. Yeah.
Hey, as much as I love Shawn Michaels, I didn't like him as a face. I felt like he tried too hard as a face.
Yeah, I can hear that. He's such a cocky little prick. He's a natural heel, yeah.
Dude, when he left Marty and the Rockers and started doing the Heartbreak Kid stuff, it was so perfect.
Yeah, I agree.
And then to have Sensational Sherry in his corner.
Mm-hmm. And she originally sang the Heartbreak Kid theme song.
Yeah.
It was entrance music. She sang it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the original HBK. It was the same song, but Sherry Martel sang it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
How did it sound?
Yeah, she's singing it.
It was fine.
The screaming and everything. Yeah, it was.
Oh, I didn't think that was Luna's voice.
No, yeah, Sherry, sensational Sherry.
Yeah.
Queen Sherry.
She
Sherry
sounded like
Martel.
a normal human.
Not really.
Did she sound
No,
like
she
Luna?
says she talked kind of evil. She did not sound remotely like Luna, no.
Okay. I was envisioning Luna singing the song.
Yeah.
He's just a sexy boy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
AWF says 97 Sean is top of top. Pretty much, yeah. He had a great run there in the late 90s, several world title runs in WWF. I think Ric Flair at one point, he called him the best wrestler of all time. So, it's high praise there. And AWF asks, Shawn versus Taker, Hell in a Cell, or Brett versus Austin? Which did you like better? Brett versus Austin, definitely. WrestleMania 13, classic match. Double turn, which is very hard to do.
Yeah.
Very rarely attempted even, but yeah, great match. Brett versus Austin, one of the best WrestleMania matches, in my opinion. And AWF says, Flair said it's between Steamboat and Shawn, I think once too. I believe it. Yeah, Steamboat, great wrestler. We just watched Flair versus Steamboat from the Chi-Town Rumble a couple days ago for the world title. Mm-hmm. AWS says same. He preferred Austin versus Brett.
Yeah.
It says Okada and Omega or Flair Steamboat. Flair Steamboat, no doubt. Ric Flair is my favorite wrestler, so I pretty much always go with Ric Flair whenever that's the question. I'll answer Ric Flair. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Okada and Omega.
That's what AWF says. He says I take Okada Omega easy.
Yeah, me too.
And Doc 1975, welcome. He says Nature Boy banged 300-pound rats. His judgment is a little bit of a gray area. Well, when you're drunk for 40 years, your judgment's going to be a little off. Yeah, that's for sure. Nobody's perfect,
Uh-oh. Here goes Psycho Sid Jr.
Yeah. Big women need love too, Doc. And AWF said, I'm an Okada mark. Okada's great, yeah. Great wrestler.
It's still crazy seeing Gertner, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's putting it down his pants.
What?
The belts. That's not appropriate.
Yeah, that's a pretty belt.
AWF says Joel Gertner is awesome, and he asks, hey, Switch, who were your favorite ECW guys?
Ooh, my favorite ECW guys. Of course, I'm gonna go with Bubba Ray and Devon, them Dudleys. RVD's probably number one. Who else did I like? I really enjoyed Raven. I liked Raven. People don't give Raven enough credit. And I just think the Sandman's entrance was just great.
Yeah, oh yeah. One of the best entrances in wrestling, no doubt.
Yeah. But when ECW had those real wrestlers, like you go back and watch them, I think it was a match between Psychosis and Rey Mysterio in ECW. Would tear the house down.
Is he wrestling in jeans?
I don't know. I guess so. And AWF says Sabu, RVD, Shane Douglas, Joel, Raven, New Jack, Mustafa.
Oh, yeah, New Jack.
And
Love my music.
It says Balls, Axel 2, ECW Jerry Lynn was good too.
ECW Jerry Lynn was a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he kind of, that's who Kenny Omega kind of puts me in the mind frame of, is Jerry Lynn.
I could say that.
Early Jerry Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
But here goes my guy, Red Love.
Barefoot and in jeans. Doesn't look like he's ready to wrestle to me.
It don't.
He's like fully clothed except for shoes.
Roseanne.
I don't know who the Red Wizards of Nazareth are.
The very famous Red Wizards of Nazareth, I guess so.
I don't care what he says. He can say whatever he wants to say as long as he talks. This is my guy.
Yeah, he's cool. What?
I was curious as to how he would spell Saginaw.
Jigaloos and jiggalettes.
And AWF asks, is Asa taken? He's a handsome fella. Thank you very much. And yes, K Fabulous is my wife. Yes.
Yeah, we're in the same room. Yeah.
She's in the unpainted portion of the room.
Correct.
We're going to paint it some color eventually.
That's true. It will be some color.
And AWF says, Willie Mack is down to earth. If y'all have seen his interview with X-Pac, I have not. He really faced a lot of adversity.
Is that X-Pac's 1-2-360 podcast? I think that's his X-Pac podcast.
Father Bronson taking it to Bishop here with what is that?
We're not going to get a match?
I don't think so.
Ew.
And he says 1-2-360. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Have to check that out. I didn't know he had him on there. Xbox don't. I ain't seen it in a while, but it used to be good when I was watching it.
And Kay and I are going to meet Willie Mack on July 26th in Albemarle, North Carolina, at an AML show. He's I don't know if he's wrestling, but he's taking pictures and signing stuff.
So it's Buff Bagwell.
Buff Bagwell, Willie Mack, Juventud Guerrera.
Juventud
Who else? Was there somebody else? There's someone else.
That was someone else.
Those are the most stars they've had at one of their shows.
Mm.
AWF says X-Pac is cool, man. He overcame all that stuff and is in a good place now. Yeah, good for him. I'm sure I believe he had some drug addictions going on, or addiction.
We saw him.
Yeah, I took a shot at him trying to get him an interview.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I ain't never heard nothing back.
We saw him at AML. He was on the mic. He didn't wrestle.
I remember that. Did he sign autographs and we missed it? Or no? Okay, I was going to say, there's no way I would have missed that. Yeah, Sean Waltman, 1, 2, 3 Kid, Lightning Kid, X-Pac, been one of my favorites since like 1994, 93, I guess, 93.
Yeah. Had a banger with Bret Hart on Raw back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great match. And there was nobody in America, there was nobody in WWF wrestling like the 1, 2, 3 Kid back then.
Nope.
How did he not sign autographs?
I don't know.
Maybe we missed it.
Mm-hmm. AWF asked, did y'all like NWO Pac or DX Pac? Oof, that's a hard question.
Honestly, you're going to have to come back to me on that one in another month, because we've been doing our Attitude Era watch-alongs on Tuesdays. Y'all need to join us. And Pac has been, Pac has been there for like a month and some change and hasn't had a match yet.
Nope.
Yeah, my answer is the same as Switch's answer, because I haven't seen this run before.
I'm going to say 6 in the NWO, just because he had better competition in WCW. You know, that WCW Cruiserweight division, there's never been anything else like it in North America, or in America at least. And he just had great opponents, so I'm going to go with NWO 6, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Cocaine getting beaten down. Oof.
About to get choked out.
I mean, he was great. He was great in both. You know, he was great wrestler. I feel like as 6, he was a bit more high flying than he was as X-Pac.
But I think he had to, because like you said, them cruiserweights could go in WCW.
Mm-hmm. And he says, X-Pac was a good worker, especially back then. There's some good footage of him and Sabu. Oh, I've never seen that. That's cool. From the early 90s, he says.
Is Mark Henry going to be there?
Yes.
That's
the other one is Mark Henry.
Was Mark Henry.
I don't need a picture with Mark Henry.
Uh-oh. He's about to adopt cocaine.
Uh-oh.
I got a feeling.
Is that the show? That's the end of the show.
That's it.
Damn. All right.
That
That's
so
it.
fast.
Yeah, it did. All right. Let's do
hour 30.
Then. Yeah. AWF says NWO was getting heat for making fun of the Horsemen, and X-Pac dressed up as Flair and was crying, making fun of Flair. Y'all remember that? Yes, I do. Yeah. I think Kevin Nash was Arn Anderson. And
yes. But they had got permission from the Horsemen to do that. And then afterwards, the Horsemen was so pissed about, like, their wives called, like Arn's wife called and was like, how could you let him go out there and make an ass of you like that? So that made Arn mad and go after Kevin Nash. Like, yeah, it was a whole big thing.
All right, let's do the thing. So if you're new to the show, every match we rate with bones, not stars. 0 bones is terrible. 5 bones is awesome. So Lunacy, July 9th today, Saginaw, Michigan. We opened up with Sonny Kiss versus J-Rod. Sophia Rose threw brass knuckles into J-Rod, who knocked out Kiss with a punch, got the pin. Good match. I gave it 3.5 bones out of 5. Up next, we saw the Purple Phantom versus Stephen Flo, accompanied by the Ring Rat. Stephen Flo tied the Purple Phantom's shoelaces together, then hit a crossbody splash and got the pin. Good match. The Purple Phantom's highest rated match so far. I gave it 4 bones out of 5. Purple Phantom actually got some offense in.
I'm going to have to go back and watch that one.
pretty good. Pretty good. Next up, we had the number one contenders for the tag titles match, which currently held by Choppa City. We saw Too Tough Tony and Willie Mack, accompanied by their JWO brother, Violent J. They took on the Backseat Boys, and the Backseat Boys got the win. They pinned Too Tough Tony. Good match. Gave it 4 bones out of 5. What did you think, Switch?
I went the same, man. Willie and Too Tough, they gave us a little bit more of this match. I went 4 bones out of 5.
Mm-hmm. And then I got not our main event, but our last match. The Ring Rat, accompanied by Stephen Flo, took on the Purple Phantom. She hit a Stone Cold Stunner and pinned him. It was a squash match. So just 4 matches tonight. So best match, worst match, rating for the show out of 5 bones. We'll start with K Fabulous. What do you say?
For best match, I'm going to go with the tag match.
Okay.
It was nice to actually see something out of Too Tough Tony and Willie Mack in the ring. Made me question, like, maybe why haven't we seen this? Yes, but that's okay. Worst match, I'm going with a match that's not on your list, which is what was supposed to be the main event. That was the worst match because it didn't happen. It was the fucking main event, and it was the show that the match I was most looking forward to.
Me too. I was looking forward to that
show.
one.
So that's gonna be my worst match. I'm gonna give it 4 bones out of 5.
Okay, all right.
It would have been less than that, but we had Ruffo and Yabo reunited.
It would have been less than that.
It would have been less than that.
Wow. Okay.
Wrestling was not
At the forefront.
Yeah. And like we still have so many questions about things, you know, that weren't resolved. So.
Switch, you only saw half the show, but what do you think? Best match, worst match, rating out of 5 bones? Do you want to rate them?
Honestly, I'm gonna go with everything that Kay said, man. Because I was really looking forward to my guy Red Love showing us what Red Love is all about in the main event. But
it's been an interesting match, definitely. I was looking forward to that.
Yeah, I was 2 big hawks just going at it. But yeah, 4 bones for the whole show. I agree with Kay.
4 bones, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with best match. I'm going to go with Purple Phantom losing to Stephen Flo. I thought it was pretty good. And we saw Purple Phantom, saw him do something for a change. He was still, he couldn't get out of his cape and he got his shoelaces tied together. But he got in some offense and Stephen Flo looked good. I'm going with that as the best match. Worst match, Ring Rat beating Purple Phantom. I mean, what was 6 seconds long. Rating for the show, I'm going to agree with both of y'all. 4 bones out of 5. Good wrestling. Nothing great in the ring, and the storylines were there. We got Who's Jasmine St. Clair's baby's father. We got the continuation of the Barnabas versus Danny Moe feud. Barnabas has now recruited Ho Kane, apparently. So we got some stories, not as much as usual, though. Not as much storyline development as usual. And we saw the Brothers of Funstruction reunited. So we got some stories, definitely. No big developments in them, really. Well, no, I guess that's not true. Brothers of Funstruction are back, and Barnabas has a new person. So I guess those are big developments.
Yeah, we got new tag team contenders.
Right, yeah. And we got maybe a feud starting between Bishop and Father Bronson. So that's cool. I'd like to see them fight eventually. But I'm going to agree. 4 bones out of 5. Good episode. Not great, but good. Not enough Russo for me. I love having him set things up and having him create drama in the back. But good show. It's always a good show.
Wait, so I have a question.
Yeah. So
who do we think is the father now that Big Vito is not the father?
I have no idea.
It's like anyone on the roster.
Not Barnabas, right? Or no, we don't know the results of those tests yet. We know it's not Big Vito. That's all we know.
He's the only one that got ruled out tonight.
That's all we know. I have no idea. I can't even guess on JCW mystery stuff. There's no point in guessing because you're not going to get it right. You're not going to get it right. So I don't know. I don't have a guess.
What if it's Sunny Kiss?
That would be great.
Oh, fuck.
That would be great. Maybe that's what they're going to do.
That's my twist.
That's why Sunny Kiss got brought in. That's good. As good a prediction as any, I think. Everybody, that's going to do it for us tonight. I tell you, we are going to be gone next week. But as some of you, if you like JCW, you probably like Vince Russo. Weeks ago, Switch and I did an interview with Vince Russo. The audio's fucked up for the first 5 minutes. It's an hour interview. After that, it's fine. Interesting, entertaining interview. It's on YouTube. Go check it out. And as I said, if Russo will come back, we will have him again in the next couple months. So that'll be fun. AEW Weekly we did last night. Switch and I had some technical difficulties at first, but we got it going. And that's a weekend review of AEW. So if you like AEW, we talk about everything AEW we can on that show. So check that out. It's on our X. Just scroll down. That's at No Bones Wrestling, at No Bones RASSLIN. And of course, it's on our YouTube, youtube.com/at No Bones About Wrestling. We're also on TikTok at No Bones About Wrestling. So little shorts, check those out. We're going to be gone next week. No shows from us. So Switch, enjoy the time off. And we will be back. What's the date?
The 21st.
Tuesday, the 21st. We'll be back 7 o'clock. Tuesday night Russo. We're watching Raw is War from April 27th, 1998. We got Stone Cold defending the world title against a strange opponent. We got the New Age Outlaws, I believe, in a non-title match, and I'm not sure what else on that episode, so we'll find out. But
and that's the fallout from Unforgiven?
One night after Unforgiven, which we watched last week on Tuesday Night Russo. No, we didn't do a show this week. But we'll be back the 21st. Thank you for watching. And if you missed it at the opening of the show, Switch was awesome enough to make us a theme song. And so if you missed it, go back, watch the beginning of this episode, or just tune in right at the start with us next time. Again, it'll be 7 o'clock on the 21st. We're back. So tune in right at the start to hear his great theme song for No Bones About Wrestling. But that's going to do it for us tonight. Everybody, love yourselves, love each other. For the love of God, use your turn signals, people. Be safe out there. Take care of yourself and everybody around you. Use your turn signals. Even if you're just going a little bit and turning, use your turn signal. Be predictable on the road, please. That's it. Everybody, new viewers, AWF and what was the name? Woo Woo Juju. I'm sorry, Doc 1975. Ruru. Thank you, Doc 1975. Eric Tate. Everybody that talked to us. Thank you. We love talking to our viewers. We love answering your questions, hearing your opinions, all that. Like the show, subscribe so you don't miss a show. Share us with your fellow wrestling fans. And for those of you who watched and didn't talk to us, thank you for watching. But again, talk to us. We're nice people. Get at us in the chat. Just, you can curse all you want to. You say whatever you want. Just, no hate speech. Be a decent person. That's about all we say not to do on this show. And yeah, that's it, everybody. We will see you on the 21st. Thank you very much for watching. Switch, we'll see you then. I'm sure I'll talk to you before then.
Yep, y'all enjoyed that. When y'all dipping?
Monday. We're leaving Monday and coming back Friday.
Cool, man. Y'all have fun. Enjoy yourselves. Yep. And I will holler at y'all.
Yep. See you soon. I'm going to actually use Switch's theme song and play us out here.
I know that's right.
So everybody have a great night. We will see you the 21st at 7 o'clock for Tuesday Night Russo. And we'll have a schedule up for 2 weeks from now. That schedule will be up sometime next week on our X account. Have a great night, everybody.
All right, y'all.
No bones about it. Let it roll. Aces got them books stacked high. Old take heat and that sharp eye. Manager day shame. Make fly. Seen every lock up, every running lie. Take fabulous, can't link, but she locked in quick. Costume drama, that spotlight slick. That's pageantry, the flair, the grit. Found her home in the chaos of it. Switch been down since way back when. Horror flicks, dark dot, sports and fights, old school love in the modern lights. We don't just watch, we study the craft. Hear that crowd, we build on that. No bones about wrestling. No bones about wrestling. We break it down. We bring the heat. No bones about wrestling. No bones about wrestling. Four voices strong. Bring heat to these seats.